The only people who don't like what we're telling you are those who profit from the sickness of other people. Those who profit from the ill health of other people. They don't like what we're telling you. They can't be happy about it. Because that's where their life is. They don't like that we can warn you about things that are dangerous to your health, which they encourage you to take and to use and to eat and so on. How can they like it? But you have to be wise to know who you're supposed to listen to.
Yes, sir.
Just because someone is in a powerful position to use maybe the powers of state to insist on something doesn't mean he is smart, doesn't mean he's wise.
Yes, sir.
I warned about the World Health Organization before. Find out the original purpose of the World Health Organization. It's a misnomer. They're not for health. They were established for one purpose: population reduction. That's in their books. They can't deny it. So every action of the WHO is based on a pursuit of reducing world's population. And there are two ways you reduce them: slow down their birth rate and kill. So they have different methods for killing. And part of it is going through your food and through your drugs, and then things like this we just showed you. Technology. They are engaged in satanic mandates. So they can't like the kind of things I'm telling you. How can they be happy about it? But I'm not a politician, and I don't use the powers of politics. I'm a man of God, sent from God.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So I share with you things according to the Spirit.
Yes, sir.
And I'm also showing you what is the will of God in these things. And those who find themselves on the other side have themselves to blame. You can read about some of the Caesars of Rome many years ago. Some of them were very evil,
Yes, sir.
very wicked, very evil.
Yes.
But they were still Caesar.
Yes, sir.
So power doesn't mean wisdom.
Yes.
We warn you about these things through the wisdom of God. And I pointed out on Sunday, during the communion service, when God gave instructions about health, he didn't give the instructions to the physicians.
Yes, sir.
He didn't, because he knew they were in business. And their business was about making money, not about curing people. He gave health instructions to the priests and prophets. And he has not changed.
Yes.
He hasn't changed. He still gives guidance today. And the wisdom of God is not delivered to physicians. Physicians study what they do in school. God gives revelations by his Spirit.
Yes, sir.
They're two different things.
Yes, sir.
Look at what you just saw and what the regulators did. We're working on an important documentary on regulators and their roles around the world and what they've done.
Yes, Pastor.
So you understand exactly who regulators are, what they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to be doing. And then we can ask questions. Who are they working for? Regulators are supposed to be helping the people.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see who their paymasters are. Who are they really working for? Whether they are the main culprits, we can find out. And you also learned at the earlier part of the documentary about how they microwaved groups of people. And they won't know when such a thing is happening.
Yes.
And then over a period of a year to 2 years, before they discover they've been maimed, damaged, their health destroyed. And the man told you, he was a part of it. He told you how government functionaries use it. But it's not just government functionaries. It's those people who come as philanthropists to your country and tell you to gather the students. And they come with people who you think are cameramen. And all those kids are microwaved. A couple of years later, they have diseases and nobody can help them. And then they even come back. They have the audacity to come back and prescribe some form of vaccine for those kids whom they have destroyed. I've asked you before, how can propagators of population reduction provide solutions to save your life? Do you really think so? Bill Gates Foundation, for example, and what he's done around the world. Those works are not the works of a philanthropist. This is a chief propagator of population reduction.
Yes, sir.
How could that be? A complete contradiction.
Yes.
And they own organizations like Gavi and Co. How could Gavi be for human health? How could the Guterres, with all what he studied, say that he didn't know the dangers of 5G?
Yes.
You just heard about his qualifications, and he pretended not to know. He said he doesn't know. He doesn't know? Anyway, I began sharing some things with you yesterday, and we talked about the blessing of Abraham. And the reason I was sharing that with you is so you understand who we really are in this world. We're not some group of religious freaks. We didn't come here by chance. We're not just into some religion.